Welcome back to LonelyMan BGs in this video on Vast, the Fearsome Foes, an expansion for Vast, the Crystal Caverns. This expansion boosts the player count up to 7 players and also intensifies solo play. As of now, I have launched a Kickstarter for Vast and its expansions. If you like my videos, be sure to check that out and contribute if you can. Vast, the Fearsome Foes comes with 3 exciting new characters, but what makes these characters different is that they can each be deployed in 2 different ways. First, this fine foal. It can be either a nightmare unicorn or a shadow unicorn. Second, this Tolkien-esque looking creature, the Ghoul. Its second form is the Vile Ghoul. Third is the Ghost, which seconds as the Cave Ghost. Let's go over each of these characters in a little detail. The Nightmare Unicorn is a role that replaces the dragon. This haunting beast of a horse has anger issues. The dark makes him angry, and he's been stuck in the cave for a few centuries at this point. In order to win, the Nightmare Horse must escape the cave, but not before first increasing his radiance to value 9. This single-horned minion does this by marking crystal tiles, collecting treasures, and impaling other players on his death-ridden killing spike. These unicorn cubes are removed as radiance is gained, and are used to upgrade the unicorn's stats, like spirit and armor. The Nightmare Unicorn has specific rules for movement, including facing. The player will start with 4 of these unicorn cards, which can be played to determine where the unicorn will move. The unicorn also has an anger stat, which increases throughout the unicorn's turn, allowing for stronger attacks. The unicorn can be forced to use its teleportation abilities or choose to do so by playing 2 cards at once. The Shadow Unicorn is the corollary to the Nightmare. The Shadow Unicorn is an AI that can be added to the game. Its only task is to destroy. The Shadow Unicorn has a spirit pile, which it draws from each turn. Based on that card, it will either move, turn, or rampage. If the Shadow Unicorn sees other characters, it goes wonko and attacks them. Next up, the Ghoul. The Ghoul's been corrupted by the power of the cave and only wishes to hunt. It will gain strength by increasing its fury, then seek to escape the cave to unleash said fury on the overworlders. Once the Ghoul's fury reaches 7 plus the number of players, he can escape the cave and win. The Ghoul's fury grows as he attacks players and jacks treasure. On his turn, the Ghoul will roll 3 dice. Depending on that roll, he will then draw a terror card. Terror cards can be used for their persistent effects, then as a single-use card. For example, the Hunt Terror card's persistent effect is attack +1, while the once per game effect is attack +3. 2 of the dice are chosen after the roll, then allocated movement and attack points. Attack is tracked by these Ghoul discs. After the Ghoul attacks, the remaining discs are set as defense against other players. If the Ghoul attacks or is attacked, he immediately skitters to a dark tile on the map. The Vile Ghoul differs from the normal Ghoul in that it uses dice differently and draws cards more often. In this variant, the player will take a die from their supply and place it on the matching die shown in the column. These rows each show the Vile Ghoul's movement and attack for the turn. The Vile Ghoul has no fury, and instead earns terror cards when attacking players, smashing crystals, or when 2 treasure or dragon gems are gained. The Ghost has been cursed to haunt the cave, but may be able to break free if she can focus on her lost fragments. The goal of the Ghost is to lock 5 artifacts to these ghost tiles, then escape the cave. On the Ghost's turn, it moves throughout the cave and uses telekinesis to move objects. The Ghost also has these possession cards. At the end of another player's turn, the Ghost may reveal a matching possession card. The Ghost then takes possession of that character and takes a possession turn. The Ghost also has these artifacts. It's trying to move them and lock them into these ghost tiles. Finally, the Cave Ghost is the ghost of an alternate reality, where instead of trying to break free from the cave's grasp, it has embraced the darkness and melded into one being with the cave. The Cave Ghost has the same goal as the cave: collapse the cave and remove 5 crystal tiles. On his turn, the Cave Ghost collects omen tokens based on how isolated it is. After that, it moves about the cave, using the powers listed on the player board. The ghost tiles for this alternate form contribute to the number of omen tokens that are drawn on the Cave Ghost's turn. This concludes our overview of Vast, the Fearsome Foes. If you liked this video, be sure to check out that Kickstarter link in the description. Thanks for watching.